Hello everyone, so as you may know, the Path of the Beast is yet another unreleased faction for Trench Crusade, so to create this introduction to their lore, I have compiled every lore snippet that I could find from the creators' social medias and captions and descriptions from artworks to compile it all here. So once again, as we did with our exploration on the Temple of Metamorphosis, we turn to our in-universe guide, The Witchburner Nero, so sit back and relax to this short story and enjoy. The soft footfalls of his boots were accompanied by the click of his cane on the trench's hastily laid floorboards. The gavel of justice he was currently using as a cane to support himself on his injured leg was the staff of office that marked him out as a witch-burner, along with the red robes of the Inquisition. He came to a halt in front of a heavy mechanised infantryman. Armed with a great axe and heavy shotgun, the soldier towered over Nero. The imposing sentry was standing guard behind a slab of metal that was his ballistic shield.
"Witchburner?"
The soldier greeted him as he came to a stop. "I am returning to my quarters for the evening. I must rest my leg, and Carrigan is being treated by the medics for his shrapnel wounds. You can turn in for the night too, but check in with Carmine first and make sure he's taken his post for the night watch."
"My lord."
The soldier replied, stepping aside to let Nero pass. Later that evening, as he lay in bed, sleep wouldn't take him, so moving to his writing desk, his mind racing, Nero began to document his thoughts on the day and the recent events. Of all the paths to damnation, all are in some way transformative. The heretic legionnaires have their minds and bodies twisted by their pilgrimage to the Vale of Tears, and their anointed return from theirs with skin forever burned by the Lake of Fire. These are the most mortal and still mostly human-looking of Hell's forces. The Black Grail infects and withers its victims to a plague husk, a vessel for the insidious demonic will of Beelzebub. Whereas the disciples of the Temple of Metamorphosis are forever changed by the metamorphic vector, shedding their earthly forms in a mockery of God's creation to emerge as insectile servants of a great demon that no one seems to know the name of. Above all other forms of damnation, none are more debasing than the Path of the Beast. The others may rob you of your life, body or soul, yes, that's true, but the Path of the Beast robs you of all it is to be human. The Path of the Beast is the path of the devolved, savage vanity, hunger and brutality of a rabid animal. The mongrel supplicants of the Path of the Beast's warbands are unfortunate victims of yet another demonic parasite. These fall from the beast lords like giant fleas leaping from a rabid dog, and they infect and bless the followers of the Path of the Beast with a mutated form resembling animals, such as goats or wolves. The mutant beast resembles a half-flayed human, with their forms exploding with many hound-like snouts or other bestial features. Some of the beast's followers are massive in size. Those that take on the aspect of the wolf are often covered in many heads, their arms elongated and multiplied, their claws razor-sharp. Yes, the Path of the Beast truly is the ruination of humanity, the destruction of civility, and the ravaging of the human form. They say they shed the veneer of the civilized like the winter antlers of a deer, and they shall slay the weak, burying their teeth in the entrails to slake their thirst. The Path of the Beast promises the power of animal savagery, and their heralds claim that man hath no preeminence over them, for all is vanity. The followers of the Path of the Beast are lured by the promise of shedding the shackles of civility and morality. It is the temptation of humankind's basest and most primordial desires. While many are promised such things, few reach the heights that they have hoped for, and many unfortunate souls are cursed by the blood of the beast and warped into its gangrel thralls. These are the degenerate slave class, chattel fit for nothing more than the menial tasks, much like the wretched of the heretic legions. My injuries today were sustained as I came upon a procession of neophytes as they carried a tick mother to the creche of parasitiforms. The howls of the procession draw all manner of animals demonic creatures and adherents to the path of the beast to join them on their journey. At the head of this particular group was a mutated goat. From afar, it would appear as unassuming as any other farm animal, but upon drawing near, the corruption of its form and the foul demonic essence emanating from it revealed its true nature, a prophet of the beast. An auspicious sign to its followers, to be sure, and driving the foul thing back, we scattered the procession and slew the tick mother, though not without wounded of our own. The tick mothers and prophets of the beast are only some of the myriad threats the creatures of the path of the beast pose. Their beast lords, beginning in a zygotic form, already tower over a man by a significant margin. These creatures, exalted by their followers, will slowly grow and change in form. When they grow enough to venture forth, they crush all beneath their many bestial feet. A beast lord in its larval form was responsible for the destruction of St. Lux. Occasionally though, and thankfully not today, a warband will encounter one of these blasphemous monstrosities. The mere bolt-action rifles, trench clubs, or in fact many of the weaponry that a faithful warband will have the resources to carry are ineffective against these colossal abominations. No one has ever seen a beast lord in its adult form, and considering in their infancy they may besiege and destroy places such as St. Lux and Nesabar alone, I shudder to think the cataclysm that an adult could perform. The beast lords are vomited forth from the Hellgate to bring destruction upon creation. Other than their extremely destructive rampages, the pattern of their disgorgings follows no rhyme or reason, so they may yet serve some unknown nefarious scheme. As if they evade destruction, they vanish without a trace. This apparent disappearing is no mean feat for sure for a creature of its size and one still growing at that. While these creatures that escape are never again seen roaming the mountains or deserts where they were last sighted, there are scarce whispered tales of terrors the size of hills or mountains, waking from a slumber, disturbed by travellers and destroying all in their path. Our only current means to intersect and slay these leviathans are the dark portents and foul omens that the Synod of Strategic Prophecy receive in their visions, heralding the beast's imminent emergence from the Hellgate. If an army may be amassed in time, we may slay the creature, but even that does not end their foul blight on our land. As I stated earlier, there are parasites that fall from the beast lords, transforming those they touch into the debased forms of the path of the beast's followers. From across the wilderness and locations that fall in the path of a beast lord's rampage, there are the spontaneous occurrences of mutants taking on a bestial form, but lacking the guidance of what passes for leadership and the teachings of the path of the beast. These spontaneous forms are even more mindless than their heathen brethren. The southern territories were terrorized by such a beast, as its mindless killing spree began in the wake of a beast lord's carnage-laden rampage. A bang on the door to his quarters stirred him from his writing, and he looked up from the page.
Witchburner, it is dawn,
Came Carrigan's voice from the corridor. Nero rose to begin the day. He had work to do. I hope you all enjoyed this investigation and compilation of all the lore that I could gather on the path of the beast, and this has been a very interesting and fun video to research, so I can't wait for more lore on the faction. If you're enjoying my content though, I do have a favour to ask. The eagle-eyed of you may have spotted an affiliate link in the channel bio and in this video's description, so if you're looking for hobby supplies, please consider clicking the link and making your purchases on the Outpost website, as the Outpost has really supported me over the years, and every purchase you make through my link will give a little support back to the channel. I also have some big announcements to make this coming weekend, so please look out for those. And this year I have set a goal to hit 5,000 subscribers, so please like, subscribe and share your favourite videos with a friend. If you're looking for more lore on the world of Trench Crusade, click the links on screen to dive deeper into this grim dark verse. And thank you for watching. I'll see you all soon.